My town has some really strange rules. Everyone has to lock their doors and windows before nightfall. I think it's a myth, but other people don't. It might just be a coincidence that nobody has gone missing yet. I think no one's gone missing because it isn't real, but some people believe that it is, and I should stay safe and stop worrying and close my doors and windows at night. I never worry, my parents always lock my doors. But my neighbor Tony really worries about me. He'll wait there until nightfall and wait for me to answer the door every night. One night, he waited there for that long, he just fell asleep. The morning before, I saw him out the window, but I thought my dad would get it. Turns out he didn't, and he just slept there the night. I heard footsteps outside my bedroom window, and I thought Tony decided to leave. So the next morning, I woke up and looked out my window. Nobody was there. I went outside and knocked on his door to see what he wanted, because it could have been important. I went to his house and knocked on his door. My wife opened the door, crying very heavily and telling me not to worry about what happened to him. I didn't even know what happened. And she just told me to stay safe. You never know what's coming. Then my dad came back from work and I told him about what happened to our neighbor and that his wife was crying, and I had no idea. He sounded like he had something to do with it, so I don't know. One night, I was walking home from school with my friends, and my mom was outside doing some gardening. I told her I was going to the park with some friends and went off. We had a lot of fun while we could, but then as soon as it got to nightfall, we had to go back. It was Kayla that warned me about it, my neighbor's daughter. It started to get darker, so I walked Kayla home. Her mom answered the door and they went in and told me to stay safe. Me and my friend have no idea what's going on. Everyone seems so sad about what happened. I saw my dad sprinting past me and my friend. I thought he was in a hurry, so I ignored it. My mom was still outside doing the gardening and told me to get warm inside with my friend. So me and Mia, I guess, had a sleepover. I asked my mom if she was coming in soon, and she said she'd be in 5 minutes to make us our tea. It got extremely late, so we went to sleep. We had a lot of fun sleeping until we heard a crash. Mia woke up first and saw my mom was gone, and she thought she'd be in sleep. She ran home, and I never saw Mia again. My mom was still there, so I don't get what she meant when she told me. Next morning, he told my mom she'd been outside all night, but she didn't believe me. My dad come back every single morning to see my mom and then goes to sleep. That's the first and last time I see my dad every night. I was talking to my mom basically all night, but then my dad came out. I knew that meant it was time to go to sleep. He always tells me about a few myths before he goes about what happens at night. Me and my mom just laugh about it and tell stories. I told my mom she needs to be in tonight. She was safe last night, but it might not be the same every night. She came in straight away, but then said she needs to finish the gardening. Personally, it looked perfect, and I didn't know what she needed to finish up. Again, my dad came running by me and didn't say a word. I heard footsteps again, and this time, a big bang. I heard Mia shouting my name and saying help, but I don't get what she wanted help for. She believed in the myth too. I never trusted my dad. Fun fact, I shouldn't have. I don't think he should even be pretending to be my dad. He knows what he's doing to people. But one day, he went too far. My ex, Brandorni, he found him, sold him in the middle of the street until he made him bleed. My dad has always been protective, but I never thought this was why. In the morning, I woke up and saw my dad. He asked me a riddle instead of going straight inside. Here's the riddle that he said. If a man kills somebody and doesn't hide the body, what did he do wrong? I obviously said he killed somebody and that was the wrong thing to do. My dad said that was the incorrect answer and walked away. He said he's got proof if I keep walking down the alleyway. So I did. When it got to daytime, I think I saw what he meant. He's obviously killed somebody and didn't hide the body. Guess that's what he did wrong in the riddle.